Hello everybody, today back again with another video. I'm out with my son, walking around here, and I was thinking to do a video while I can't do a video because he's staying calm at the current moment. Yeah, and this video, guys, will be of course short, of obvious reasons, and it will be about Carlos Alcaraz, this hot red lining tennis player from Spain, who many people are talking about, and many are hyping him quite a bit, quite a huge, more than a bit, I should say. Many people believe that he is the #1 favorite at French Open, and some seem to believe that he will win French Open in 2022, and many are comparing him with Rafael Nadal, and that they have same kind of a career in the same kind of age, because Rafael Nadal also was was really good at Carlos Alcaraz age, as 18 years old and forward. I can agree with that. Both of them have played their first ever Master 1000 final as 18 years old of age, which Nadal did in 2005 when he played that Master 1000 final in Miami as 18 years old, lost a 5-set battle against Roger Federer. And the same thing has happened with Carlos Alcaraz. He has also played his first ever Master 1000 final in Miami. The difference here is that Carlos Alcaraz, he won that final, compared with Nadal 17 years ago, where he lost it. And now people think that Carlos Alcaraz will go on and win the French Open like Nadal did the same 17 years ago in 2005. Do I believe that Carlos Alcaraz will win French Open 2022? What is my answer to this? No. I don't believe Carlos Alcaraz will win the French Open 2022. Will he be dangerous? Absolutely. He's top 10 in the world. He has just breakthrough in the top 10 list in the best tennis players in the world. He has won his first ever Master 1000 title in Miami. He has played 4 finals in his career, and he has won all of his 4 finals. So he's obviously a super clutch player, where he delivers his best tennis in the biggest moments, because playing finals and delivering your best tennis in the finals is always a great sign that you are you have a big champion mentality in your head. Say, take example one like Felix Aliassime. He has played, I think, 10 finals and lost 9 of them, and only won 1 of them. So he is definitely he doesn't have a mentality champion of attitude, to say the least, Felix Aliassime. But that is definitely not the case with Carlos Alcaraz. He really has a winner mentality in his head. But that doesn't mean that he is the #1 favorite in French Open. For God's sake, guys, come on, just think logic here. Just use the logic here. When Rafael Nadal played his first ever French Open tournament back in 2005, prior to that tournament, he won 5 clay court tournaments. You know that? 5. And 2 of them were Master 1000 titles. 1 in Monte Carlo and 1 in Rome. 2 of them were big ones on clay. Carlos Alcaraz has won his 1 Master 1000 title so far in his young career, Indian Wells, but he never faced Nadal there. He never faced Djokovic there. Carlos Alcaraz, he has 8 top 10 victories in his career. 8. 3 of them are against Stefanos Tsitsipas. And talking about Tsitsipas, the only top 10 victory he has when it comes in Grand Slam matches, it is actually against Stefanos Tsitsipas. This is the only dude he has defeated in a Grand Slam match so far in his young career, back in US Open last year, 2021. So Does this mean that Carlos Alcaraz is the #1 favorite in French Open 2022 when he has only one top 10 victory in a 5-set match? And that match, like I said, is against Stefanos Tsitsipas in US Open last year. A really hard one. He won it in 5 sets. 5-set battle. So it was not like he was crushing Stefanos Tsitsipas. He owns Tsitsipas. He leads the head-to-head against Tsitsipas 3-love. So obviously, Tsitsipas doesn't want to see Carlos Alcaraz on the other side of the net. That's for sure. But you don't win Grand Slam tournaments by only owning Stefanos Tsitsipas like Carlos Alcaraz obviously is doing with 3-love in the head-to-head. So if Carlos Alcaraz faces Nadal at French Open, if Nadal is healthy, I never, ever will pick Carlos Alcaraz defeating Rafa Nadal. I don't care that Rafa Nadal, he is not in his peak of his career. He is not. I don't care that Novak Djokovic, he is not in the peak of his career. But Djokovic, he can definitely defeat. Djokovic is not in a mission impossible player to defeat on clay, because this is Novak's worst surface, and Djokovic is showing lack of physicality, to say the least, when his tank is empty quite a bit towards the end of the matches, like he has shown in Serbia last week, and like also he showed in Monte Carlo against Davidovic Fokina. So Djokovic's physicality, it is to be concerned. But Rafa Nadal, if he's healthy, guys, he will eat up Carlos Alcaraz like fish. I'm not saying that Carlos Alcaraz doesn't stand a chance. And I'm not saying that. He has a chance. He's a super talented player, Carlos Alcaraz. He really is. And he took Rafa Nadal to a really fight in the Wells semi-final, but and he almost defeated Nadal. But in the end of the day, who was the winner? It was Nadal, and it was on hard courts. It was not on clay. Rafa Nadal's by far best surface. Carlos Alcaraz has won 3 titles this year. All right, 2 of them have been on clay. All right, one has been a 250 class tournament that he has won on clay, and one has been a 500 class tournament that he has won on clay, and one has been a 1,000 Master 1,000 title in Indian Wells. But Carlos Alcaraz has still not won a Master 1,000 title on clay, like Nadal did 17 years ago when he won Monte Carlo. Carlos Alcaraz has not won 2 Master 1,000 titles on clay prior to French Open, like Nadal did 17 years ago when he won Monte Carlo and Rome. Carlos Alcaraz has not won 5 clay court tournaments prior to French Open. At least not yet. Let's see if he can win 5 before French Open starts. I don't think he will do it. I truly don't think he will do it. Nadal did it 17 years ago. He won 5 clay court tournaments before French Open started. So Nadal, obviously, at least in my book, 17 years ago, was the #1 favorite. Many people believed around my family and friends when Nadal faced Roger Federer in that semi-final 17 years ago in French Open. I was picking Nadal to defeat Federer, and people were saying, "You're crazy, you don't know much about tennis." We know that now who was crazy 17 years ago, me or my friends and family. Who was right? Because we know who the winner was. Obviously it was Nadal. He defeated Federer in that French Open semi-final in 4 sets. So, and the other thing is, Carlos Alcaraz doesn't play tennis with big margins like Nadal, with big topspin, with high net clearance, with a lot of RPM on the ball. He plays tennis. Carlos Alcaraz, to me, is a more of a light version of Roger Federer. I don't think Carlos Alcaraz will get a great career like Roger Federer with 20 Grand Slam titles, with 103 ATP Tour titles like Federer has won. I don't think that he will have that quite of a successful career like Federer, but he is in similar style like Federer. He's a shot maker. He has a big forehand. He moves great on the court. He does a lot of winners. he definitely doesn't play tennis like Nadal with big margins, with high net clearance, with a lot of net, with a lot of RPM of the ball. So Carlos Alcaraz, he can do a lot of winners, a la Roger Federer, but Carlos Alcaraz, he can do also a lot of unforced errors. So if I would say my pick at the current moment, will Carlos Alcaraz win French Open 2022? My answer will be no, he will not win French Open 2022. I don't think he's ready to quite do it yet. He will do it in the future, but not in 2022. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and see you next time. Peace.